cozy. It's gone a little chilly outside, so yes, I'm feeling nice and cozy and chill. So I have a few bits and bobs here. I thought we would just have some nice kind of slowish, relaxed triggers for tonight's video, and I will start with a balloon from my birthday, which was over a week ago now, and this was one of the balloons that was decorated on a table. We went out as a family for something to eat, and my mum had decorated the table in balloons and confetti and little signs that said 30 and cheers and all of these cute things, and it was very cute. The theme was black and gold, which looked really nice on the table. I also had a sash that said 30 and fabulous, and also a little tiara that said 30 and fabulous also. No, it didn't, it just said 30. I'm not sure what balloon sounds will sound like. We will see. I love these confetti balloons, they look really cool. I usually buy them for everybody's birthday too. When I was letting these down the other day though, I actually hate the sound of balloons popping, so I always pull the end and then cut slowly, and it just lets the air out really slowly without it popping really loud. This is also from the stand, the balloon stand. I just kept it on just now to help me mess around with the balloon. But yes, I was putting one down the other day and it still popped, and all the confetti went everywhere. But I had a very nice birthday. There was a lot of activities, a few meals out, that sort of thing, and it was really, really nice actually. I still have one more thing to do myself, which I treated myself to a hot air balloon ride. It is on my bucket list. It's something I've wanted to do since I was about 4 or 5. So I bought myself a voucher and I have booked it in, so I'm hoping next week it goes ahead. Fingers crossed that the weather stays good for it though, because it's very weather dependent. I know I know of someone who every time they booked theirs in, it got cancelled because of the weather or something, and they ended up selling their voucher. They didn't even go ahead with it in the end. So I'm hoping that it goes ahead, but I'm very excited for that. I'll let you know how it goes if it happens. Okay, let's move on to the facial ice globes. one of my favourite more visual triggers to do actually, and to watch, but I more enjoy looking at these than the water sounds. But they are so pretty. I apologise for the traffic noise. I was going to I was going to film a little bit earlier when it was much quieter, but I was transferring some photos from my phone through the computer onto a USB, just in case anything happens to my phone or anything like that. I hate losing photos, and in the process of transferring photos I ended up losing 2 photos, which has really upset me because they're not that important, but they were really nice photos, and I just hate losing photos. It happened to me last year, I'm not sure how, but they just disappeared. I couldn't recover them from anywhere, my phone, the computer, the USB, like they were nowhere to be found, nowhere to be seen. I'm not sure what happened. And it's just happened again, and I'm so careful. I'm not sure why I can't recover them either, because I didn't. When I transfer them from my phone to a USB, I always keep the photos on my phone for a little while after, just in case the USB is corrupted or something happens to it and the photos are damaged on there, because that has happened to me before. So I learned my lesson. I am very careful. So I don't just move the photos and then just delete them straight away. I keep them on my phone and then I'll delete them from my phone. And that's what I did this morning. But I can't recover them. I have no idea where they are. And like I say, they're not important. It was literally, one was just of the dog with his head out of the window, and the other one was my son and the dog, but it was a really nice photo. And I was going to use it in our family calendar for next year. Every year I do our own calendar with our own pictures and things like that. And I've already started putting a folder together of the photos I want to use for next year's calendar. And I was about to put that photo in the folder, but I can't find it, so I have downloaded a software which is scanning my computer as we speak to see if I can find them. So that is why I didn't film this morning, because I ended up getting preoccupied with lost photos. I am a huge photo person, I really am. And I've realised recently it's not just about the photos, it's about capturing a memory. My memory is terrible, and I know someone who is really not too well at the moment with memory health problems and dementia actually, and I just fear that I might forget things in the future. I already do, and I'm young, and I just feel like photos are a really good, and videos are a really good way of storing your memories. I used to keep a journal and I used to write in there quite a lot, just lost the love of journaling, and I don't want to force myself to do something that I'm just not fully invested in. So that's why I take hundreds of photos and videos, and that's why they are so important to me, so I can remember everything. And you know, I have images of the silliest things, like the dog hanging his head out the window the other day, and because we were driving fast, because we were on the bypass, the wind was blowing in his hair, and it's just a really cool photo. And that's not something that you would typically remember, just your dog hanging out the window of the car. So I even take photos of the smallest things, and that's why it is so important to me for memory reasons as well. I was very upset, very, very upset from last year's photos that got lost, because they were really special photos, and I'm sure I will remember those memories, but it's not the point. I was very devastated last year, and they were just nowhere to be found either, so we'll see. We'll see if I can recover them. Okay, this is a new little item. I got it when I was out for my birthday, actually, as a little keepsake, but I thought it'd be really cool to use. I couldn't find just like a keyring as a keepsake from the place that I went, and I saw this really pretty pen, and I thought it would be really good for videos. So when like I'm writing, I actually have my notebook here, because I'm going to film a Patreon video after this with this notebook, but I just thought it would make a nice fancy pen for the channel. So it doesn't really do much by itself, but yes, I will be using this in upcoming videos for sure. I'm actually really hot now, even though I was quite cold earlier. That's why I popped the jumper on, and now I'm quite hot. Okay, we have another new prop. We have a little squishy dolphin. Now I am not too fussed about these in videos, but I know a lot of people do like them, so I bought one. And I bought a little dolphin because dolphins used to be my favourite animal when I was a child, so I thought I would reminisce and get a little dolphin. Sounds very squishy. Camera isn't very good at focusing up close. I've tried everything to fix it, but it just won't do it. see this getting like really dirty quite quick, so I actually kept the little bag it came in just to stop hairs getting on it and dirt and stuff like that. He's quite cute, isn't he? I think we will call him Daryl the Dolphin. Okay. Another new item, actually, I did use this in a video the other day. I think the batteries are on the way out already, which is great because I was going to get another one, but I'm not sure if I will, if they're not going to last long, unless I can find a proper one with buttons or a remote or something that's going to last. But it is this little cute light that I used the other day, which only one side was working earlier, but now they're both working, so yeah. I think this is going to be a bit of a hit or miss. I do really like it, but I don't think the quality is all that good. But if I find a better one, I will definitely get a better one and get two maybe. Let's see. But I'm just going to do a bit of face tracing with the light. I think it looks really cool. I did this in the light triggers video the other day, and when I was editing it back, I really liked tracing the outside of the screen like that. So just look at the top here and follow the light for me. Good, just looking at the top. Good, keep following it, keep following the light. Good. Okay, now I'm just going to scan over you. Okay. Okay, so it it says that you are very, very, very tired and you should be sleeping, 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 sleeping soon. Okay, good. Now you just need to turn it off. You literally just untwist it and it just loosens the battery. There's no, and it doesn't always work. It doesn't always actually turn off properly. It's very strange. Very, very, very strange. Okay, so next I actually have a couple of books. Oh, it's flashing again. Stop. I just did a book haul and then I went somewhere for my birthday. I went a little day out and they had a second-hand bookshop and it was so good. It was just this tiny little rustic bookshop and the books were roughly about 50p or £1 each and you just popped your money in the little donation box. It was really cute. So I picked up 2 books, so I thought I would show you, as I've already done a book haul. If you want to watch it, go check it out because it should already be up. But these are the 2 books that I got. Let's go through them. This one I'm very excited about. If you watch the book haul, you will know that one of the books is about a forensic pathologist and his real life stories of being a forensic pathologist, and I used to love watching a show like that about autopsies and medical autopsies and things like that. And I ended up buying that because of somebody else's recommendation. They were really excited to read it and it sounded really good. Then when I went into this little second-hand bookshop, this is called Precious Blood by Jonathan Hayes. He knows their names and the day they will die, and it's quite thick, quite a thick book. It's quite a small-sized book, which I rather like actually. But listen to the back, it sounds a little weird and gruesome. But again, it's about a forensic pathologist, and when I saw that, I was like, I have to get that. I currently have a book I'm dying to start reading about a forensic pathologist. I have to get this one. So on the back it reads, "They found her in the Easter Village, nailed to the wall of a railroad flat. Dr. Edward Jenner is a New York forensic pathologist. He has attended countless murder scenes and performed thousands of autopsies. But the killing of 21-year-old Andy Delore is different. The naked body is marked with I'm not sure what that says, but an ancient script, and is arranged in the shape of a ritual sacrifice. The murderer poses as a cop. The sole eyewitness is Andy's flatmate, Anna de Jong. She can't trust the police anymore. Instead, she turns to Jenna for help. But then a second victim is found in rural Pennsylvania. Her head has been placed in a bottle of milk. And then the third, another decapitation. Her naked torso is decorated with exotic bird feathers. The corpses have the same mysterious script. The killer is leading Jenna and Anna into his own private nightmare, a place from which there will be no escape." It sounds very dark, very disturbing, quite... Hi guys, I am so sorry. I just abruptly stopped filming because it started lashing down outside and I've kept my eye on the weather this whole time because I had washing out and it instantly just started chucking it down, so I have no idea what I was saying, but I'm really intrigued to read this. is quite gory sounding and quite gruesome, but it also sounds really intriguing, and it's been a long time since I've really got my teeth into a book. I've enjoyed books, but it's been a while since I've found one I'm really, really invested in. I have currently started the other forensic pathology book, but that one is more of the storytelling of the guy's life and being a forensic pathologist and some of the stuff he comes across. This is obviously based on a story. I don't know if the story is true or not. Obviously I haven't started it, or if it's just written by, I know it's written by the forensic pathologist. So Jonathan Hayes is a British born career forensic pathologist, but I haven't read much more yet, so I don't know if the story's real or if the story's made up by him, but it sounds really quite good, so I'm really excited to start this. Then also what I got in the second-hand bookshop was this Knots and Crosses by Ian Rankin. The iconic #1 bestseller, Abduction, Murder and the Killer Won't Stop. I'll read you at the back. So it says, the modern classic which introduced the world to Detective John Rebus. In Edinburgh, young girls are being abducted and murdered. Rebus, already struggling to cope with the breakup of his own family, is just one of the policemen hunting the killer. But when Rebus receives messages, knotted strings and crossed matches, it is clear the killer is taunting him with a message only he can solve. So again,